buying or renting? Are you thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you're not sure if you should be buying a house or renting a house? Well, you landed in the right place. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group, and in this video, I'm going to dive into buying a house or renting a house. And yes, before you start thinking, well, she's a realtor, she's just going to be talking about buying. No, that's not the case. I'm honest and transparent, and I do the research so you don't have to. I'm going to tell you all about buying, and I'm going to tell you all about renting. But guess what? Not in that order. So let's dive into it. Okay, so whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year from now, it does not matter to Jason and I. We are here to help you and navigate that for you. So if you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you're not 100% if you want to stay here or where you want to live or what you want to do, then renting might be for you. Flexibility, you can just stay short term, you don't have to lock into a mortgage. That's a win. So if you're moving here and you don't really know where you want to work, where you want to live, where your kids want to go to school, because maybe you're job dependent, then I think renting might be where you need that avenue you need to explore. And if you're wondering where you can find rentals, you know that Jason and I are here to help you. We have links, tips, tricks, and people for everything. Selling in Central Alberta for 21 years, we know a thing or two about everything real estate, and we're here to help you whether you're buying or renting. It doesn't matter to us. We will still match your heart with your home. It does not matter. Now, there's also no property taxes if you're renting. There's really no responsibilities for the maintenance of the property, but you do want to be a good renter. Come on, let's face it, folks. Nobody wants to put somebody into their home that they have bought and have somebody wreck it. So you put your heart into your home and make it your home, but with less stress. So it's a good option for you, like I said, if you're new to the province and you're job dependent, so you don't know where you want to live. Renting is the easiest, most accessible, most diverse thing that you can do for a home. A typical 3-bedroom rental can run you anywhere from $1,800 to $2,300 here in the city, depending on whether it's a townhouse, a house, an older house. Now, if you go to some of our outlying communities, of course, that's going to be cheaper. Now, if you want some of our higher end homes, then it's obviously going to increase. So now, that's not the purpose of this video, but if you want information on that, you know what you got to do. Call me, text me, email me, and I can get you all that information to help you make an informed decision and get you in touch with the right people and make sure you're looking at rental properties before you come here. That's really the basis of the advantage of renting here in Central Alberta. The flexibility, the ability for you to move and explore and not have any ties and real responsibilities to the property so that you can focus on other parts of your move. Now, I need to talk about the buying because that is also very important. Rents have really started to climb here in Central Alberta because of the supply and demand. Our rental market, there's not a lot of rental. You know that the world is kind of in a housing crisis, and we're really no different here in Central Alberta. When the demand's up and the supply is low, that means the price increases. And that's where buying is often a better option if you're planning to stay here in Central Alberta, because it is often more affordable to get a mortgage and have that payment than it is to have the fluctuating rent and the uncertainty of when their rental increases are going to happen. So if you're somebody that wants to have stability in their monthly payment, wants to have security that the investor is not going to sell the property, wants to build equity, and then you know you're investing in your own future, then you might want to think about buying. Now, you don't have to live in your house for the term of your mortgage for those 5 years. You can live in your house for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and sell it. But if you're thinking that might be something that you're going to do, then we need to make sure that you have a mortgage product that's going to fit your future and your goals and where you're headed on that roadmap that I talked about in another video. So not all mortgages, not all mortgage products are the same. You need to make sure that you know kind of what you're thinking about. Maybe you're not sure where you want to live, so maybe you want a 6-month mortgage, or maybe you want a 1 to 2 year mortgage, or maybe you know exactly this is where you want to be and you can do the 5-year term. There is definitely a product out there for your needs, your wants, and your wish list. So we need need to make sure that we dial that in, not only find you the property, but find you the perfect mortgage product as well. That is so important. I do not want you to forget that when you're out talking to your bank or your mortgage broker. You need to tell them your plans. And if you don't tell them your plans, I'm going to tell them your plans, because you might forget, because I know there is so much that goes into this move. Let's talk about the market reality check here. Your home is likely, most likely, and I want to say that with the utmost certainty, going to hold its value. It is an amazing investment. You can put the minimum amount down and have this ever-growing investment and security for you and your family. The equity is strong. It's there. Central Alberta is like in its own little bubble. We don't really go up in price. We don't really go down in price. We kind of just stay like this. You don't believe me? You want me to fact check it? I can do that for you, but you need to call me, email me, and text me, and I will send you all the facts, stats, and information regarding the Central Alberta market. And for the last, from 2014 to 2024, or even further back, so that you can see that trend and make a confident decision. You don't have to take my word for it, because you don't even know me yet. But I hope at the end of this video, you're going to give me a call or a text and an email, and I'm going to help you figure out all of the advantages of buying versus renting. Now let's talk about what you can buy at different price points. So if you have a budget of $300,000 to $400,000, that is going to get you a much different home in all of our different areas of Central Alberta. Now, if you're curious about what that looks like and what kind of property you can have for your budget, I encourage you to check our videos, like and subscribe, and go check out, we did a video on moving to Lacombe, we did one moving to Innisfil, Sylvan Lake, Red Deer, different areas of Red Deer, Spruce View, different hamlets. We have the Lake Life, Go Lake. You're going to see what you are able to buy for your budget. Now, if you don't have time to scroll through all my videos and do that, that's okay. Because you know what? I did the research, so you don't have to. So you call me, you text me, you email me, you tell me where you're thinking about living, and I am going to tell you exactly where those dollar bills can stretch to, whether you are getting a single family home, whether you're able to get a garage, whether you're able to get a fully developed home, or maybe you are having a modular home on its own lot, maybe you're having an acreage. I can tell you all of that information. I can tell you where your budget's going to fit you, where your budget's going to allow you to live based on your wish list, based on all of those things that I just talked about. Now let's talk again about who should rent. I know we're going back and forth, but I think it's important that we touch on all areas as we go through this conversation. So like I said, if you're moving temporarily, renting is probably the easiest for you. Whether you want to explore different communities, again, that's probably easier for you. So you're not tied down, you don't have payroll penalties, none of those good things. Maybe you need to rebuild your credit. Maybe where you were before, things happen, and you know what? They do happen, and it happens to a lot of us. So maybe you need a little bit of time to rebuild that credit, refresh it. So renting is definitely going to be for you. While we're rebuilding, we can still be looking at houses and get you on your way to home ownership. Maybe you're waiting on a down payment. Maybe you are not quite there with your down payment. Then we need to put you in a rental so that we can still facilitate growing that down payment. That's not a bad thing. That's a fantastic thing. That gives you extra time to explore Central Alberta and see where you want to live. Because maybe you think you know where you want to live, but then you get here and you're like, that's not for me. Or, oh, wow, I didn't know that city or town offered that. That is where I want to live. Or, oh, I didn't know it was that close to get to that place. These are all good things that you can explore and do while you're building your credit, building your down payment. Also, maybe you're unsure of your plans. Maybe you're moving here and you're unsure if you really want to be here. Then again, renting is for you. And like I said, it doesn't matter what kind of heart and homes we're matching. We will help you with buying or renting, because Jason and I are here for you for the long term. We stick by your side and we get you in touch with the right people so that we can get you from point A to point B seamlessly and keep those dollar bills in your pocket and keep those smiles on your faces, because I know moving is stressful and we want to take any of the stress out that we possibly can. So obviously we're going to talk about who should buy. Well, if you're planning to stay here, I say a year or longer. A lot of people say over 2 years, but a year is fine too, because oftentimes you might think it's a year, but then it changes into 2 years. And again, like I said, you don't have to stay into your mortgage for the whole duration of that 5-year term, 3-year term, whatever it is you've signed into. And like I mentioned earlier, you want a predictable down payment. You want bigger yard space. You want better areas to live in. Yes, that is true. A lot of our rental properties are not in the most desirable neighborhoods. Now, every subdivision has a percentage of properties that are allowed to be rentals. So that means not any area is going to be flooded with rentals. So if you are thinking about buying, you can definitely go onto the City of Red Deer's website or the towns and see what percentages have rentals, how many have been fulfilled, and you can help make your decision where you want to live based on that too. Now, if that seems like way too much work or way too much information, don't worry. Jason and I got you covered. We will do that for you. Like I said, we do the research so you don't have to. Also, maybe you have pets. A lot of rentals don't take pets, so definitely buying is something that you're going to have to consider. You want to build equity instead of paying rent. That is huge. Now, I know that sometimes we can't buy a house, but if you can buy a house, building equity is going to be your best option. And like I already said, you want to access better neighborhoods. You probably have to get into the buying market or pay really high rent. And that's just how it works with investors. They want to make sure they have a good rate of return. So they've bought a house in a more pristine, maybe more desirable neighborhood. That means their mortgage is higher. That means their rent has to be higher. It doesn't mean that they're being greedy. It just means that they need to have cash flow in order to make their investment work. Because like I say, here in Central Alberta, we're friendly. We're friendly. We're not here to do anything sneaky or sly. The numbers just have to make sense. And honestly, most families, couples, and first-time home buyers find the value in Central Alberta unbeatable. Like I said, we don't really go up, we don't really go down. We are fairly balanced, which means your investment is going to be balanced. So, what do I recommend? If you're moving here this spring, here's my honest advice. If you know that you want to stay, buying always wins here. Again, your investment is secure. You get more house, better community, options, and long-term stability. Well, that sounds great, doesn't it? It does to me. If you're unsure, though, about your long-term plans, renting for 6 to 12 months can help you decide. It can make you decide with ease and confidence. We can help with both, like I said, getting you settled and planning for your purchase. It is as simple as that. Your decision depends on your lifestyle and your goals. But we will help you no matter which side of the fence you're on and get you, like I said, from point A to point B. So whether you're thinking about buying or whether you're thinking about renting, I would love to help you. Jason would love to help you. And yes, we can help you buy in all sectors of real estate: condo, multifamily, investing, farms, acreages, investment properties, commercial. Jason would love to sell you a farm or an acreage or tour you around and find some land that you can build your dream home. He is the expert on that. So again, whether you're thinking or buying, it doesn't matter to us. We are here to help you. We are here to match your heart with your home, and it doesn't matter the style of home. It doesn't matter your budget, whether you're just starting at a modular home or a mobile home, or whether you're building your dream home or buying your next farm. We are here for you. Whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year from now, Sylvan Walls, Jason Walls with Walls Real Estate Group, please call us, email us, text us. We are here to help you.